Okay. All right, we're on. Mm, tasty. I'm loving that. How you doing? How's it going, everybody? What do you think? Isn't this great? This is beautiful. Man, I'm loving my Speedo T-shirt and Speedo. You gotta love that. Man, oh man. It's as good as it gets. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to the show. It's Bruce here, traveling with Bruce. Welcome to Friday. Just double checking my lighting and everything. Welcome to Friday, February the 8th, 2019. The weekend is almost upon us. How about that? And I hope you're having a good day, everybody. Getting ready for your little break. Those of you who are working, I'm hardly working. Welcome to the show. It's Traveling with Bruce here. Bruce and Creston here in British Columbia. We've had snow all day, and it's that really fine, powdery, particulate stuff. It's not like real flakes, but boy, it accumulates. We've got about 1/4 of an inch, and because it's cold out here, it's probably only about 20 degrees. It doesn't melt on contact, so the roads are too cool to have it melt off. And we have this tiny little film of white all over the place. So it's kind of pretty, but it's very cloudy looking. It's very yucky looking. If it were raining, it would be a yucky day. But with the snow and all the brightness of the white on the rooftops and the trees and all the lawns and on the parked cars, kind of looks nice. So we have a little bit of winter here, but it's not harsh. So we'll take that. We can handle this. Hope you're doing okay where you guys are. I know out east you're probably going to cool off a little bit. We're unseasonably warm the last few days. You guys are killing me with some of these temperatures you're telling me about. If you've never been here before and you've come to this show and you're going, what is this all about? Traveling with Bruce? Who is this guy? Why do people watch this guy? Well, we like talking about cruise ships here on this channel. We love going on cruise vacations, cruise holidays. We like staying on top of cruise news, cruise developments, developments that happen at ports of call that cruise ships go to, because we're addicts. We're addicted to cruising here on Traveling with Bruce, and we love to go on a cruise. And we kind of talk to each other on a six days a week anyway, daily basis practically, in between cruises. So those of us who are here are not on a cruise, but wish we were, and we can't wait to go on one ourselves, or our next one, basically. But if you've never been here before, I welcome you to my channel. I welcome you here to this show. It's a live show. Usually runs about an hour and 20 minutes, something like that. It all depends. There's no schedule here. I like to say hi to everybody and thank everyone for supporting this channel, as always, because I'm grateful as heck that I get to do this. I like to tell you how I'm doing on my sub counts, and I give you some news of the day and some tips perhaps, and then open the floor up to whatever you want to talk about regarding cruising. It's a PG channel, so keep it PG, please. And we'll compare notes about what's going on and what we've heard out there, what the scuttlebutt is about cruise lines, and kind of go from there. So without any further ado, thank you for joining me, Traveling with Bruce here. Bruce, if you like I say, if you're new, please sign in, say hi to me. Tell me where you're watching me from. What's your hometown? What country are you in? What's your high temperature today? What's the price of gas in your neighborhood? Is it changing again? And did you get an ad today? Did you see an ad before I came on the air? Who's advertising to you? Let me know. I'd be kind of curious. Anyway, there you go. The sub count. Man, oh man, this channel keeps on growing. We've been on a bit of a spurt here. It started it started actually September the 3rd. I was on the air August the 12th, 2017. So it's a year and a half in 4 days. It'll be a year and a half I've been on the air. And from August until the next September, so like 11 months later, I was at about just short of 3,000 subscribers about that time, which I'm so grateful for that. Unbelievable. But September the 3rd, it all changed. I started a new, a little angle with this channel. I began to produce quite a number of short videos, anywhere from 1.5 to about 5 minutes long, that are sort of newsy, the little news story of the day kind of thing, any kind of development. And I started doing them on a regular basis back in September. And as soon as I did that, whoa, the channel started to light up, because I had been getting requests from people and comments from people saying, you know, love your show, Bruce, love your channel, but man, your live shows, they take so long. I don't have that much time to spare. I sure would love to get something condensed. And I thought, why don't I just make up a couple of short videos, you know, maybe 4 or 5 or 6 a week, and just put them out there. Whenever something breaks, something's going on, I'll do a video. And that's what I started to do in early September. And well, by Christmas time, we hit 8,000 subscribers. We're now, as of yesterday, this is now February the 7th. So February the 7th, yesterday, 14,162. That's 6,000 since Christmas. Right now, 14,335, another 173. Just before I went on the air is where we're at. That's how many we added since yesterday's show. So we're now at 14,335 subscribers, and the channel is just humming along, and it's got more views than ever before. I am noticing also another trend that's happening on my channel, and I'm thrilled about this. This is big. It used to be 4 or 5 months ago, it was not uncommon for me to see maybe 12 to 20 videos at a time were being watched within a given hour. So that within a 60-minute window, at least 15 different videos had been watched at least one time, some 2, some 5, some 15. It all depends how, you know, how hot the video is at the moment. Right now, I'm approaching more like 50 at a time. I've got more like 50 videos being watched at least once in each hour of time. There are times in the evening where that number, I think, gets even higher, but I can't track it because YouTube's analytics doesn't tell me how many of my videos are being watched at any given moment in time. But it is running higher because the sub counts are showing it, and the analytical view counts are showing good activity. So my channel is in effect widening out. It has, every time you make a video, that's another, like a fishing lure in a lake where you're just throwing it out there looking to catch a viewer. I have lures out now, 700 of them. I have over 700 videos that I've made, of which 370, 80 are live shows like this, and the rest are short videos. And that's a lot of videos that are out there that could be watched at any time by anybody around the planet. So when I go to bed at night here in Creston, it's daylight somewhere else, and Europe lights up while I'm asleep, and it's watching videos. You know, Asia and Australia and the oceanic countries, they're all, you know, their times are different than mine, obviously. So my channel is constantly humming along, although it does waver between, you know, high and low hours. But boy, it is interesting to watch. So thank you, each and every one of you, for watching my shows, sharing my videos on Facebook. Thank you for thumbs ups on my Facebook. Thank you for making comments on my shows, on my videos. All of that, all your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you for acquiring TWB merchandise, and thank you for contributions to my channel. All right, that is my little spiel for the day there. Let's get into the news of the day. I don't have a lot for you today. There really isn't much going on in the cruise business today as far as cruise lines making announcements. But I had a few of you ask me in the last week or so, hey, Bruce, this new cruise line, Virgin Voyages, appreciate the fact that you're bringing out info, Bruce. We've seen this new cabins, and we've seen the some of the deck images and stuff. How much is this cruise line going to charge for cruises? And I can give you the answer finally. I was able to track their website down, and I took a quick peek today, and I made note of what they're doing, and they're doing it a little different than, again, they're a different cruise line. Let's start right there. They're a completely different cruise line than any other cruise line out there. This is a Richard Branson creation. He shook up the airline business. He shook up the music business. Now he's going to shake up the cruise business. They don't have cruisers going on vacations on cruise ships. No, they have sailors, and you don't go on a cruise. You go on a voyage. It's all different. They also don't have tipping. That's done away with. That's part of your fare. Unlimited Wi-Fi is included in your fare. It will, in effect, be for one device, and it will be, in effect, allow you to probably do some emailing and texting and that type of thing. If you want to do some high-end streaming, you're going to be able to acquire a streaming package from the cruise line. Fair deal. You know, for emergency purposes, the regular version will work. But if you want to watch Netflix, yeah, or if you want to be a YouTuber, a creator, and be on board and broadcast, you're going to need to upgrade. That's a fair price to pay, a fair thing to pay. I don't know the pricing yet, but they'll release it. What else is coming up? Oh, all dining is included. There's no specialty dining on these cruise ships. The dining is all part of your fare now. Eat at any one of the eateries. They have 20 of them, and it's included in the price, including the steakhouse, including the Asian fusion, including whatever style you want, vegan or whatever. Help yourself. They've come up with group workouts, no charge for group workouts, and they've also announced their basic drink package, which means sodas, coffees, teas, and non-fresh squeezed juices. So apple juice, orange juice, grapefruit juice, you know, the typical juices that we buy at our grocery store, included in the fare. So if you're just a teetotaler like myself, I don't even have to pay for a soda on board. I don't have to buy a soda package. I can just order one when I want, and that is fine by me. And as I say, tips are included, and so there are no fees on your account, your ship account, for 14, 15, 16 bucks a night anymore per person. That's included. Now, fares. They are selling fares on a per cabin basis, which I think is kind of an interesting way to say it, because all cruise lines do the same thing. They just don't tell us this. Cruise lines out there, like Carnival in particular, but Norwegian, MSC, Royal Caribbean, all these guys, what they'll do is they'll say to us, $4.99 for a cruise. You know, showing a billboard. You're driving on the highway in the USA, and you're driving by a big old billboard with a beautiful picture of a turquoise water with a cruise ship sitting out there, and people frolicking on the beach in front of you with a couple of palm trees. And there's this thing saying, you know, come on down to Barbados or whatever for $3.99, $4.99. We all know that is not true. We all know that's per person, first of all. There's taxes and fees on top of that. The tipping is on top of that. All the other add-ons, and by the time you got to multiply that number by 4. I mean, you got to double it just to have 2 people on the base fare. Then you got to double that, and you know that's really what you're going to pay. I mean, we're not fooled, but we just are so we just love seeing this $4.99 or $3.99 price splashed on a thing like that. We just love it. Well, they're not doing that at Virgin Voyages. It's on a per cabin basis, and it's all inclusive. And so I took a look at the 5-night Mayan cruise that they're offering from Miami to Mexico and back. And they're talking about, say, an inside room will run anywhere from, or inside cabin will run anywhere from $2,200 to $2,700. Well, that's divide that in half now. You see, instead of multiplying by 4, you divide it by 2, because this is the cabin and it's for 2 people. So $2,200 for the cheapest fare means it's $1,100 per person, and that does include your tipping, and it does include your Wi-Fi and your dining and workouts and your soda package. All right, so if you want beer or you want a highball, you'll pay extra for that. If you want the high-end internet, you'll pay extra for that. And there are other things I'm sure you can pay extra for if you want, but this is the base fare, and this is reasonable to see. Taxes and fees are not included in this because depending on the cruise, port charges differ per location. So on the Mayan cruise, these are the base fares. So $2,200 to $2,700, depending on when you want to go. I was looking at April and May 2020 as the time frame for these cruises. If you wanted to take an ocean view, you have to add a couple $100 more. It's $2,400 to $2,900 instead of 22 to 27. If you want to go into a balcony, you're not paying a lot more for the base. You're looking at $2,550, but up to $3,600. So instead of up to $2,900 for an ocean view, you're going up to $3,600 on the higher price for a balcony. But that's $1,800 a person. And if you're then going for a Rockstar suite, one of those Rockstar units, which are basically at the back, those are the ones at the back of the ship with an aft view. Those will run anywhere from $4,300 to $5,900 per cabin, or $2,150 to about $2,450 a person, or something like that. If I'm right on that, no, $2,950. So $2,150 to $2,950. And if you want one of the 3 mega Rockstar suites, one of the big, and we will call these owner suites. There's 3 of those at the front of the ship. Those are $9,750 to $13,800 per cabin, or around $5,000 to $6,500 a pop, something like, or $5,000 to $7,000 each, just to kind of average it out to give you an idea of what we're talking about. So from $1,100 a person and up, you can take a 5-night Mayan cruise on Virgin with a lot of items already packed into the price, which I'm a fan of that. I love it. I'm happy to see this. I'm sick and tired of the nickel and diming. I don't see at this point that they have anything like an early boarding deal. None of that. Faster to the fun. They don't have that. What else don't they have? What other nickel and dime charges are we avoiding so far? We'll have to see how this plays out, because there could be others. They don't have the $5 pizza on board deal like Carnival does. I'm assuming they'll offer a drink package. I'm assuming that there will be something, but there may not. It might just be a la carte program only. I don't know what the prices are for drinks yet. We have to wait that out too. We're also not yet aware of, does the ship even have a casino? We don't know about that. We don't know about the onshore programs that are available either. There's a lot yet to come out, but of course the ship won't be sailing till 2020, and these fares that I'm quoting you are only available to be purchased by people who made a deposit with Virgin over a year ago. These folks made, I think, $500 deposits, sort of similar to how Tesla took deposits for a car that no one knew what they're going to look like. People are making deposits with Virgin, no idea what the ship would look like, where it was going, what kind of room they'd end up getting, what they'd be paying for anything. And those folks are being given, I think, about a 2-week window to shop around first. And so right now the ship has already got some sellouts for certain cruises, for certain categories, sold out already from the deposit makers. And the floor will be open to the rest of us in a couple of weeks. Now, I'm only talking April and May here. There will be cruises, of course, beyond that, and that will be wide open to anyone else. We'll see how all this plays out going forward. Anyway, Virgin Voyages, it's definitely a very untraditional cruise line. If you get a chance to check out their website, it's pretty funky. I gotta say, you can tell that the crew that Richard Branson has assembled to market his cruise line is unlike any marketing department at any other cruise line. You look at the websites for all of our favorite cruise lines that are out there and compare it to Virgin, is nothing. It's completely different. It's very upbeat, very energetic, very colorful, very tropical. It's really unique. I'd recommend you check it out. I had a good time watching and surfing through it a little bit today, and I had to get back to work. I had to stop and go back to work. It was taking up too much of my time. You can kill an hour playing with that website for sure. My other topic today is actually more of an opinion piece. I was thinking about this now the last little while, and I might actually make a video about this as well. But at the moment, I thought I'd just bring up some talking points of an opinion. I was thinking the other day, if you're a shareholder of these companies like Norwegian, you're a shareholder of Royal Caribbean, or you're a shareholder of Carnival, you've had a little bit of fun lately. If you bought the stock back in the fall, you had to wait out the drop off at the end of the year, but now they're starting to come back the other direction again. But now, notwithstanding the fluctuations of the stock price, none of that stuff, I was thinking, if you're a shareholder of the company, you want the company to make a lot of money, because the more money it makes, the richer you get as a shareholder, because your shares will be worth more money. Perhaps if it pays a dividend, you'll get more dividend income and all that kind of stuff. And I thought, well, what could cruisers do out there to help make cruise lines more money? How can you make a cruise line richer than it already is? And I thought, well, here are some points to consider, ways a vacationer, a cruiser, can make a cruise line richer. And I thought I'd start right off with the first one was this brand new announcement. The announcement came out 2 days ago from Carnival, talking about how you can buy a pizza on board more and more of these Carnival ships. There are 29 in the water now. You can order a pizza on your phone app and have it delivered by a crew member from Carnival anywhere on the ship you are, whether it's your cabin or you're up on the pool deck or you're at the back watching the back of the ship go chugging away, wherever you're hanging out. And I thought, yeah, that's a $5 package. You order a pizza that is $5 and they'll deliver it to you anywhere on board. And I thought, boy, that's how you make a cruise line rich. Because if you have a pepperoni pizza at 4 in the afternoon, 3 in the afternoon, whatever, or you choose to have a pepperoni pizza for lunch instead of going into the restaurants, you're making him a lot of money, because the cost to Carnival to make a pizza on board the cruise ship, it might cost them $1 for the ingredients. If that, the energy to heat it, it really is cheap to make a pizza. I mean, they love it when you order a cheese pizza. That's all you want? You just want a cheese pizza? Oh, man, you're paying us $5 and we're only paying $1 to make this darn thing. This is great stuff. We're making $4 on selling you a pizza when you could have gone to the main dining room at lunch, sat down, and had a 4-course meal for lunch, including who knows what. You could have had pork chops, you could have had a steak, you could have had some Salisbury steak, you could have had some fish, plus dessert and coffee and whatever. No, you chose to have a pizza that you paid for $5. Oh God, do we love you guys. And they only brought this out as a test thing about 6 months ago, 4 months ago, to test it out, and it works. It works wonderfully. Now they're going across the board. Within a few months from now, all 26 Carnival cruise ships will have pizza on demand for $5 a pop. Oh yeah, you bet they will, because this is just saving them gazillions of dollars over the traditional dining. So thank you out there. If you're a shareholder, you thank the passengers when they order a pizza by the box. Oh man, you thank them profusely, because they're putting money in your pocket, no question about it. Another one is, if you go to the buffet to eat all your meals, you are making the cruise line a ton of money. They love it when there's a big lineup at the buffet, because the folks have got their trays and they're just going through. They're producing food in bulk that they bought in bulk. And it's all the cheap stuff. It's chicken fingers, it's fried chicken, it's burger patties, it's hot dogs, it's sauerkraut, mashed potatoes. This is not expensive to produce. Gravy by the vat. Make your own salad. All they have to do is just prepare the salad in big bowls. You have to make your own. Oh, they love it. They have less staff they have to work with to have to produce this food. You pick away all you want. Man, all they got to do is make sure you don't take too much in the way of portions. But generally speaking, you take a load, you eat it, you come back, get some more, you eat it, you're done, you leave. That's it. Oh my, it's easy money for the cruise line. Again, you could have gone to the main dining room and you could have sat down at dinner time and you could have had a salad, a soup, whichever direction, some buns with the butter. You could have then had maybe a little maybe some shrimp or some other kind of appetizer. Then you could have had your entree, and then you could have had some dessert with some cheese and a coffee, and you'd have taken an hour and a half, hour and 3/4 you could have taken in time, and you'd have your waiter all over you, and you'd have the bus boys all over coming and going, the guys in the kitchen preparing each meal one at a time. Oh, you'd been serviced like crazy. You'd have been spoiled rotten in the main dining room, but no, you did the trough thing. You went to the trough and you did it all yourself. They love it when you go to the buffet. You're making the cruise line a lot of money when you do that. Believe me. Also, of course, if you're hanging out at pool deck and you go over to that little pizza slice thing, we'll get by the slice. It's no charge for that pizza, by the way. You're eating that, or you're going over here, say on Princess, and you can get the brat, or you can get a hot dog on a bun with French fries. Oh, they love it when you eat there. Oh man, do they love it when you eat there. Eat all you can, please, because again, you're not going to eat the good stuff. The prime rib is staying in the freezer downstairs in the fridge. It doesn't have to be pulled out because you're not eating prime rib at dinner. You're full from the brats that you had, or who knows what. They love it when you do it. Look, they're here. The cruise line is saying, hey, you came on the cruise to have fun. If this is your idea of fun, we're happy to give you the fun because, man, you are giving us a profit margin to die for. We love it. Wi-Fi. If you don't buy a Wi-Fi package that works for you, you're making them a fortune. You can use your device on the ship, but if you're not going to take a dedicated package deal, you're going to be paying much more per minute or hour than someone else would. If you're a savvy shopper and you go to the either before the cruise even starts, you're buying it online, you're locking in your deal, you might get a 15-20% discount because you booked it before the cruise even started, and you took the highest volume deal to give you the most access to streaming and what have you, especially if you got kids who want to have them watch some Netflix or something. They love it. If you don't, if you're buying a movie by the movie for $8, $9, $10 a movie, oh, they love it when you do that on board the cruise ship. They love to sell you one movie from 1994 for $9.99 or $11.99, whatever the price is. They just love it. You're making them a fortune. They love you for it. But as a shareholder, you got to be going, yeah, this is great. Drink packages. There's two arguments. You're either making them a lot of money if you do buy a drink package, or you're making them a lot of money if you don't buy a drink package. It all depends on you, on how you limit yourself on board the ship. So, folks, if you don't take one of those deals where they offer you the free drink package and all you have to do is pay the tips, you pay for that drink package and the tips. They're loving it when you do that because they almost always make more money from you than they would have otherwise had you just paid a la carte. But it's up to you. You have to decide what works for you. The pop package, like I say, some of the cruise lines have the pop package. They love those because, again, it costs them 10 cents a cup to let you have a fountain cup of cola. It's a 10-cent cost to the cruise line per 15-ounce drink. You're paying $8 a day. Knock yourself out. You can't drink enough cola. Not even I can drink enough cola to pay for the $8. They're making money off me on that deal. The early boarding passes, the faster to the fun pass, all the other names that are out there now. Everyone is doing it. They're all coming out with it now. The early boarding option, the get on the tender first option. This deal, this is a godsend for cruise lines. Man, they're charging for something they never had to offer before. This is wonderful. I tell you, if you're on a cruise ship and we're coming to shore and you've booked a tour for 6-hour bus ride to whatever to see some sights, you're getting off the ship with plenty of time to spare. Don't worry, even if you don't have a fast to the fun pass, because that tour operator is waiting on shore to take you away to whatever you're going, and they got to bring you back on time. And this is a cruise sponsored tour. You betcha you'll be back on time. The ship will be there when you get back. You don't need a faster the fun pass for that kind of stuff. Again, I cannot justify paying a premium price to get on a cruise ship knowing it has to be out of here by 4 o'clock today. They've got to be in the water at 4 o'clock. They got to be off that pier, because for every minute that they're not off that pier, the meter is running and the cruise line is paying Los Angeles or Long Beach or Miami or Fort Lauderdale money by the minute. For every minute they're not off that pier, they're off that pier at 4 o'clock. You're sitting there at noon. By 4 o'clock, that ship is leaving that pier. Why am I paying a premium to get on the ship for it? I have to get on the ship. They got my luggage on there already. They took my luggage downstairs. I've gone through security. I'm here. I will get on that ship. I'm not I don't care if I get an extra 15 minutes. I just don't care. They love it when you buy those. Oh gosh, do they love those. Easy money. Paying for specialty dining every day. Oh man, you're making cruise lines lots of money when you're doing that. You're buying, one day you're doing the Japanese restaurant, the next day you're doing the specialty Italian restaurant, the next day you're going to the steakhouse, the next day you're going to who knows what. They love it when you're paying for these specialty restaurants, when the whole time the main dining room over there has got pretty well a nice selection of food waiting for you every day. Changes every day. You know, you could theoretically go to the main dining room and just pig out wonderfully every day. But oh no, you want to go to special dining every day? More power to you. Listen, people who want to spoil themselves on a cruise, I get it. I don't have an argument with it. I support you 100%. It's your holiday. It's your one time a year to let loose and treat yourself. If there's an anniversary involved, absolutely go up to that steakhouse, head over to that specialty dining, knock yourselves out. Absolutely. But just saying, if you're taking a regular 7-day cruise into the Caribbean, you could be spending a lot more than the neighbor next door. And I don't know if you're getting your value, but you're certainly making the cruise line really, really happy. You're making them a lot of money. Buying expensive jewelry on board the cruise ship. Oh man, are they loving you big time. Have you ever noticed how nice the sales staff people are to you when you walk into their little jewelry, into their jewelry store and you start looking at the good stuff? Oh, they are just so complimentary, and they're more than happy to let you try something on. Because if you pick up a pair of earrings or a necklace or a bracelet or a watch or whatever, and you're not even getting a deal, oh, have you made a lot of people happy. First of all, the salesperson behind the counter is getting a commission. Believe me, they are, and they are loving it. They're getting bonus points for this sort of stuff. The cruise line gets a cut of all the sales on board these ships. Because these are stores that are in effect on the cruise lines that are operated by outside businesses. The cruise line does not own the watch you're buying. It's not a Holland America watch or even purchased by Holland America. That retail space is leased out to national companies, international companies actually, that operate these businesses all over the world, and they're paying their staff serious commissions to push the product. If you've got your eyes set on a piece of jewelry, my advice to you is, yeah, go in there and check it out. Find out what the price is on the first day of the cruise. Keep an eye on it, and go back on the third day and the fourth day. Just kind of browse around and look at them every time, and just make sure the price has not gone down, or is it coming down? Because there is that time, sometime on that cruise, when the staff inside cruise ships, whether it's the souvenir shop, the jewelry store, high-end perfumes, they will have a sale to move product because they have quotas that they must reach. Their quotas are basically based on dollar amounts. Their head offices are saying, look, you're a manager on board this Holland America cruise ship or Carnival cruise ship or whatever ship you're on. That store has to generate 600,000 a week in sales, 500,000, whatever the number is. It's 100,000 a week, doesn't matter. So much in dollars have to be generated, not even on the by week, but sometimes by the day. And we will tell you, you have, as the manager and as a salesperson, you have the discretion to put a sale price on an item to move items. And believe me, if you're looking at the $19.95 bracelet, you're not going to get much of a deal there. But if you're looking at the $1,400 necklace, there's room to maneuver, and do not be surprised that during the cruise, that store will go on sale, and you may find that necklace that was $1,300, $1,400, $1,500, you might be able to get it for half that price. But I would also check something else out between when you get to a port stop. Go to the jewelry stores at the port and see what the similar necklace would go for there if you can. Not easy sometimes shopping direct for a jewelry item against a jewelry item, but certainly a watch against a watch, a Rolex here versus a Rolex here, you can definitely compare. Find out who's really interested in your business and go from there. Make sure, though, that the warranty on the Rolex is good for where you are from. If you're in North America, you make sure you have a North American warranty. because if something goes wrong with that Rolex and the only store that will back up the warranty is at sea, you got a problem. If you're in Baltimore and the ship is 1,500 miles down somewhere else, you're gonna have a problem with that. So you have to check that out. Anyway, keep an eye out for jewelry prices on board cruise ships. Oh man, that could be a bad move. Another way to make a cruise line a lot of money. This is really easy. Most of us are good at this. Lose money in the casino. just lose money. If you go to the casino and you lose money, you're making the cruise line a lot of dough. They're gonna love you for it. You're gonna find out that if you're using your room card to play and you're getting points and you're in there gambling away, you're gonna find that when you get home, you're gonna start to receive offers from the cruise line's casino department based on your play for promotions. They might send you in the mail a little flyer saying, we've got a blackjack tournament happening in July on the such and such ship coming out of Miami for a week. You can get on that ship for the low price of, and then they'll quote you your price based on your level of play. If your level of play is high enough, you will be offered free accommodation, free cruises. If it's really high enough, you're looking at the Haven in the Norwegian category. You're looking at the high-end suites on the house because they know the cost of the cabin is not even an issue when it comes to how much they're dropping in the casino. They want a shot at you. If they think you're a whale, they're going to come after you with guns blazing and gifts galore to get you to come back, just so you know. So just lose money in the casino. You'll be loved, but they're going to love you back because, oh, they're counting the money in the back room going, this is one of the best cruisers we've ever had. I love this guy. What else? Yes, become a shareholder of the cruise line. But then when you go on the cruise, don't use the shareholder credit. That's what cruise lines love too. It's amazing how many people actually own shares in cruise lines, then book a cruise, and then do not think to contact the cruise line to say, hey, I want my shareholder discount. Because for a 1-week cruise, you get a $100 cabin credit just for being a shareholder. A 15-day cruise, it could be as high as $250. This is free money, folks. Don't give it away for nothing. So keep that one in mind as well. Paying full price for a cruise without shopping around. Folks, a lot of my regulars who watch me every day, they know that you don't pay the brochure price to go on a cruise. If you're on The Price is Right, there's a safety tip for you. If you're ever a contestant on The Price is Right, and you're at the showcase showdown, and you're showcase number 1 or you're showcase number 2, and the one of the items available to be won is a 28-day cruise from, say, Miami to Sydney, Australia, through the Panama Canal, and it's in a high-end suite and all that stuff. Don't you go thinking to quote that prize at the price you can buy it for on vacationstogo.com. Don't be doing that. You got to go on the brochure price, because that cruise might be a 28-day cruise available for, say, $5,000 a person through a travel agent that really knows what they're doing for you. So that's a $10,000 price for 2 people. But on The Price is Right, that is a $35,000, $40,000 cruise, because that's brochure price. The manufacturer's suggested retail price is what the Price is Right folks talk about. And so you got to think about that. There are people out there who are booking 1-week cruises in the Caribbean that are paying way too much. And wouldn't it be interesting if you were able to walk up and down your hallway in your cruise ship, knock on the door and say, "Oh, hi, I'm Bruce. I'm in this cabin over here. I just wondered, how much did you pay for this cruise?" You're already able to write that down and walk down the whole hallway and write down the price of 50 different cruise prices that people paid on the same floor, the same balcony, looking out on this side of the ship. You'd be shocked at the difference in price that some folks pay for the same cruise you're on versus others. It is unbelievable. Cruise lines love it when you don't shop around. They love it when you don't go online and check the prices. They love it when you come to their website and just click yes, 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 yes. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. They're loving this because you're paying top dollar right across the board. They're not telling you could have got it for less, because they're not there to be competitive. They're there to sell out their packages. Wonderful stuff. Of course, you should keep in mind that when you look at a cruise, say there's a cruise that you're interested in that's 2 years from now, the cruise line will let you book it. You can look at it right now, and if you book it right now, you might be getting the cheapest price you'll ever get. You might not be getting the cheapest price you'll ever get. The cheapest price for that cruise, for the kind of balcony or cabin you want, let's say cabin, might be at the best price with 6 weeks to go. Now, why is that, you wonder? Why would a cruise be way cheaper with only 6, 8, 10 weeks to go versus 2 years ago? The reason is a lot of folks who booked the cruise 2 years ago or 1 year ago, they paid the deposit, they paid half the money, they paid all of it, and now with 3 months to go, there's a family emergency, they can't go on the cruise. At a certain point in time, with maybe 6 months to go, people can kill their deposit, they can kill their booking and get a refund for everything it put in, perhaps except for maybe a small penalty price for a deposit fee. But after, with less than 180 days to go, they get closer to the date, they're giving up more. They're giving up more. They might have to give up half the cruise. They might have to give up a quarter of it, a third of it, 2/3 of it. They might have to give up all of it. With 6 weeks to go, 4 weeks to go, cruise lines are offering balconies that they may have already sold to somebody, but got canceled. And now they're selling it again. Well, the cruise line has already got half the money for that cruise. If they can get you to pay half the price, a quarter of the price, 25%, 15% of the price, they give it to you for 85% off. They've already got more than they would have got from anyone else who had shopped around 6 months ago, because they pre-sold it once, they kept half the dough, or they pre-sold it once, have kept 3/4 of the cash, and now they're trying to get a quarter of the cash from you to take this last minute deal. Anyway, if you don't shop around, you'll never know. You have to have either the smarts of shopping yourself and knowing how to shop around, or you need a travel agent who really knows what they're doing. And I have a few of them that watch my program. They do know what they're doing. And these are the kind of folks that can save you thousands on cruises over your lifetime and make your life wonderful. But they won't make the cruise lines rich. That's what they won't do. All right, what else have we got here? You want to make the cruise line a lot of money? Don't bring wine on board. Now, some cruise lines are starting to restrict what you can bring on board. Others still allow you to bring 2 bottles of wine with you, 1 per adult. If you don't bring 2 bottles of wine with you, you're just saying to the cruise lines, I'm a sap. Go ahead, charge me $50 per bottle. I'll pay you $100 more for a few glasses of wine, because if you want a glass of wine at dinner, you're looking at $6 to $12 a glass, depending on the brand. If you want to have wine in your cabin, you can buy by the bottle on the cruise ship, but you'll pay a fortune. But if you're allowed to bring 2 bottles with you, there's your leisurely glass of wine during the week, during the afternoon perhaps, or in the evening after dinner in your cabin at maybe Costco prices. Something to be said about that. So there you go. There's a few little tips and pointers here on how to make a cruise line very rich, much richer than they are now. And they won't dissuade you from any of these habits. Believe me, they won't. But if you've got some, if you're thinking, you watch my show or others, and you study this, you'll figure out ways to not make the cruise line quite as rich as they could be, and save yourself a couple of bucks and enjoy yourself at the same time. Because hey, money is money. It's hard to make no matter what you do. Why give it away if you don't have to? And there you have it. There's my little opinion piece for the day. Let me know your thoughts. Other ways to make a cruise line rich. There's probably a billion more, but I'd love to see what you have to say, what your thoughts are on all that. In the meantime, thank you for joining me today. Let's see who's here. Visit with me a little while, and anyone have any thoughts on what's going on out there? Anybody have any questions? By all means. The comments have been coming in since I've been yapping away here, and I missed a bunch of them already. So let me just see who's here. I see Tom Henry here. Edward Kane is here. Kat Rose is here. Who else is here? Sylvan Force is here. He's telling me it's 79 degrees in Delray Beach all day. It's sunny here. Nice. No rum today. I opted for a few shots of absinthe with my cigar. The both flavors pair well together. Thumbs ups, everybody. Way to go, Sylvan. That sounds pretty good. Thank you for that. And thumbs ups. I have 28 so far. Thank you for thumbs ups on this show. Appreciate them all I can get. Thank you. Wendy Thompson saying nice talk. Paul Wilgus, hello everybody. It's 42, feels like 31 in Virginia. Kat Rose is here. Who else is here? Alan Carter from Calgary, 18 below Celsius and 92 cents a liter for gas. Hi, Alan. Welcome back to the show again. Wendy Thompson, as always, is here. Welcome, Wendy. Who else is here? Debbie Manuel. Hi, Bruce, and everyone. Excuse me. Hi, Bruce and everyone. Clouding up again today in Northern California. Getting ready for a few days of more rain. High of only 52, and still have expensive gas. And Debbie, I don't think that's going to change on you. I think your gas prices are going to be ridiculous for ever. I hate to say it, but California, that's the tax me now state for gasoline for sure. Let's see here. Kat Rose is wondering if the video is spinning on anyone else. Let's see here. She said it's supposed to rain this weekend here too. I think Kat's in Sacramento, if I recall. Tom Henry, I think the offer, let's see here. They're talking about a deal. Never mind. Let me continue on. Sylvan Forest, Lucy is watching with me. Pythons make such awesome pets when brought up properly. Shopping for a West Caribbean Norwegian breakaway cruise in September or October. Negotiating a solo cabin with them right now. Right on, Sylvan. You work that deal. Kelly Haston is saying hi, TWB family. Welcome, Kelly, to the show. And everyone's saying hi to her. Who else is here? Peter Heckema. Hi, Bruce, and everybody. It's 79 degrees in Tarpon Springs today here in Florida. Looks like we're in for a great weekend, too. We have booked the new Carnival Mardi Gras for October 2020 and booking the NCL Bliss for this fall. Fantastic, Peter. Trips are coming up in your future, and that is awesome stuff. Debbie Manuel got my RedBubble shirts today. Yay, fantastic, Debbie. Hopefully you'll be able to post a photo or two of those and post them on my Facebook page, group page. That would be great. Those of you who don't know, I have a Facebook group page called Traveling with Bruce. Hop on by there anytime between these live shows. It's where a lot of us hang out. Edward Mullen is here. Congrats to you. Awesome job. Thank you, Edward, so much. Appreciate that. Debbie, hi, Thomas. Rob Souter, out with the wife for supper, just popped in to give Bruce a thumbs up. Everybody have a great day. Now, there's the perfect viewer. I mean, haven't got time to watch, but here's a thumbs up, and I'll see you later. You got to love that. Thank you, Rob. Kat Rose, thumbs, video spinning. Edward Kane, thumbs up. Tom Henry, any of the Florida traveling with Bruce friends going to be near Miami on March 30th? We'll be staying at the Springfield Airport Suites. See, a little get-together with the TWB group. Sylvan, no spinning here. Everything's fine. Paul Lucas, refresh, Cat, refresh. Tom Henry, Paul Lucas, for once, I am not spinning. Microsoft must be letting the bandwidth through. Thank goodness for that. Wendy Thompson says, I'm 5 hours away from you, Tom, when you get down there. Sylvan Forest, Tom, I'd gladly go out for dinner with you guys. When you're in Miami, just let me know. There you go. Cool Jazz, hello, Tom Henry. Paul Lucas, how are my stooges doing? Cool Jazz, of course, is from New York. Paul Lucas, Tom Henry, you mean the Russians? Laugh out loud. Tom Henry, hi, Cool Jazz. Paul Lucas, hey, cool. Cool Jazz, I saw $911 for a cabin on Virgin, $911. It could well be. You might have. I know there are other cruises. I was looking up these 5-night Mayan cruises. I know they have 4-nighters for some of these destinations, and that might be the quote you got. So, we'll know more in the next few weeks when all the fares will be available to everyone, and then we can really shop it. Tom Henry, watch it, Paul Lucas. I might be the loose end Robert Mueller is looking for. Tom Henry, per night, Cool Jazz, $911. Laugh out loud. Debbie Manuel, hi, Paul Lucas. Are we at 14 days yet? Should be gathering things to pack. Let's see who else is going through here. Nurse Nancy, howdy y'all. It's super windy here, and it's a skating rink outside my back door, frozen solid. Oh man, unbelievable weather in Wisconsin. Paul Lucas, Debbie Manuel, we leave 2 weeks from tomorrow for Puerto Rico. Cruises 2 weeks from Sunday. Fantastic. Tom Henry and Paul Lucas will be on the ship. Tom Henry, we leave on Sunday, Debbie, so I guess 16 days. Cool Jazz, how was your event last night? Tom Henry, excellent. You need to check the Facebook post. Oh, Tom, you put up a beautiful video today. Folks, you got to check it out. You got to go to my Facebook group page, Traveling with Bruce. Tom uploaded a video that he personally shot of an artist drawing a painting on stage in front of everybody. And it's about 9 minutes long, and you've got to watch it from beginning to the end because at the end, you're not going to believe what happens. You're just not going to believe it. Just watch the whole thing from beginning to end, and you'll just go, oh, my God, I can't believe it. It was really cool. I followed his instructions. Tom says, watch it from the beginning right to the end. I did. I was not sorry. I did that. And if you're not a member of Traveling with Bruce, just ask to join. I'll let you in. And you'll be able to catch this and all the other postings that are going on by these wonderful people of mine here. This is fantastic. The TWB family lives also on Facebook on the Traveling with Bruce page. It's our Fenwick's Life. Forgot to say in Texas. They are here. How you guys doing? Paul Lucas, it's our Fenwick's Life. Same thing here in Virginia. Crazy weather. Debbie Manuel, dang, don't think have been more excited for someone else's cruise before Paul Lucas and Thomas Henry. Tom Henry and Texans don't do well with cold. Thanks, Debbie. He says it's our Fenwick's Life. Paul Lucas, yes. It will be back in the 70s on Monday, our weather. Paul Lucas, Debbie, thank you. It'll be loads of fun. I want Paul to have the best time ever. Cool Jazz on Virgin. We are called sailors. Exactly. True Janie Sue. Hello, everybody. Denver Mattress was my ad today. Cool Jazz, you're going to book Virgin, Tom Henry. You're going to do it? Tom Henry, Traveling with Bruce. Sounds too low. Heck, the aft penthouse suites on the Bliss are over 10 grand a person. Isn't that something? It's our Fenwick Life. We love the Bliss. It was the nicest ship we've been on. Isn't that fantastic? Tom Henry, we have to wait and see. Per my post earlier, my next booking will probably be a freebie compliments of Park West on Princess or Celebrity. Cool. Tomorrow, Cool Jazz. Wow, Tom, how much art did you buy last night? Tom Henry, how about a round trip to Hawaii from San Francisco? Wonder if they'll allow credit on a longer cruise. Paul Wilgus, laugh out loud. Cool. I was thinking the same thing. Tom Henry, no, last night, Cool Jazz, all today, and mum's the word, I'll be setting up a 5-gallon can outside Bruce's login for donations. Cool Jazz, Branson designers never designed a ship before. They're all first-timers. Paul Wilgus, he's laughing his, you know what? It's our Fenwick Life. Nurse Nancy, hello. Robert here. Favor is answering comments. Vivian Clark Nicholson, evening all. Hello, Vivian from the UK. How are you doing, dear? Cool Jazz, damn, Tom, does Cindy know this? Sylvan, Cool Jazz, the Ark was built by amateurs. The Titanic was built by specialists. Vivian, hey, Tom, how are you doing? Felicia Phillips, hi, Bruce. Hi, Felicia, how you doing? Welcome back, darling. Tom Henry, Cool Jazz, she was sitting next to me, laughing out loud. She loved the artist. Cool Jazz, go figure, Sylvan. Tom Henry, 3 of the pieces we bought, we were painted last night, and the 4th is blank to be painted in the future. Cool Jazz, okay, you get off then. Okay, you're okay. You're not in trouble. Tom Henry, Sylvan first. What do the experts know? Exactly. Mary Ellen Shaw, I'll pay $5 for the convenience. I'm on a cruise, not going to worry about something like that. I hear you, Mary Ellen. I hear you there. There's nothing wrong with having a pizza for $5. Nothing wrong with it. All I'm suggesting is the cruise line loves it because someone buys a $5 pizza and doesn't have lunch at the buffet. They not only got $5, they didn't have to feed them at the buffet. The cruise line's probably $15 a head at least on that move right there. You got to love that. And multiply that by how many hundreds a day are doing this or more. I don't know. Jeff Sume, hi, Bruce. Here in Seattle, we're getting snow that is accumulating fairly quickly. We're in the low 30s. We're expected to get snow through Monday and could go on the rest of the week, Jeff was saying. That is insane. We got it here too, Jeff. It's cooler here than where you are, but we're generally not too much cooler than you. But it can accumulate. There's no doubt about that. But, you know, one sunny day, it'll burn off the streets in one day. But, yeah, watch out. It's could be kind of fun in Seattle with the hills. Agnes, hi, TWB family. Just watching WDW test the Skyliner with 2 gondolas. Oh, very interesting. Sylvan, I don't cruise to eat pizza at any price. There you go. It's our Fenwick's Life. We eat at the dining room because of food allergies. Good point. Tom Henry, Traveling with Bruce. Tomorrow, you need 2 chairs with the T-shirts and backpacks to represent Bruce and Jen. There you go. There you go. Thank you, sir. I agree, Sylvan Forrest, says Tom Henry. I won't eat pizza either. Sylvan, or hot dogs, or burgers, or chicken nuggets, or anything like that. I don't eat this stuff at home, let alone on a cruise ship. Linda Lou, hi, TWB family. Wanted to give a thumbs up, waiting for my ride to get my car from the auto body shop. Thank you, Linda Lou, and hope that went well for you. Tom Henry, do you have a boo-boo? Linda Lou, love pizza on Princess Ship. Debbie Manuel, hi, Linda Lou. Hope that was just a little car repair bill. Linda Lou, $250 deductible, she said. Sylvan Forrest, I stay away from bologna sandwiches, but I love NCL's egg salad sandwiches. Go figure. Just go figure. I love those egg salad sandwiches. Jeff Sumi, hi, Bruce. I don't know if you mentioned it yet, but the lawsuit to Holland America regarding the lady that had a stroke on the ship on Holland America had her go by tugboat to a Caribbean hospital? Question mark. Yeah, I have not talked about this story. I've read about it, and I was debating whether I was going to do a video about this, and I chose not to. But the story goes that the husband and wife were on a Holland America ship. They had boarded it in Miami. They were on I think a 1-week Caribbean cruise. They were out of port a couple hours when they went to dinner, and at dinner, the wife had a stroke. Just had a stroke right at dinner. They took her to the medical room and did what they could to treat her. And a decision was made to, in effect, the ship was headed to the Bahamas. They would go towards the Bahamas and have her transported from the ship to a hospital there, rather than the alternative, which could have been medevacing her out of there by a helicopter from the U.S. Coast Guard. The Coast Guard would have come out, picked her up, taken her to shore. Would not have been a cost for that, and she would have then been brought into Miami, Fort Lauderdale, a U.S.-based hospital with all the latest equipment to deal with a stroke. 15 hours took place. 15 hours of time by the time they got her off the ship to the hospital in the Bahamas. The hospital in the Bahamas was ill-equipped to handle a stroke victim. They then had to air evacuate her out from there the next morning to Miami. They did that, and by the time she got into the hospital, it had been 15 hours since her stroke, and she has been left with serious brain injuries and memory loss, and she's in constant pain. And she will likely not be able to leave the care facility that she's in now because she's in need of, I think, 24-hour care. It's a very sad story. It's a very tragic story. And the husband is suing the cruise line, Holland America, for neglect because they felt that she should have been medevaced out immediately within the hour because the Coast Guard could have easily flown the distance to the ship and back, no problem whatsoever. The ship was in international waters at the time. It wasn't in Bahamas. And so the court case will take place, and we'll see what happens. And it's a sad story. It really is. And you just don't wish that on anyone. And you got to shake your head. I just don't know what to say about it. But it's just sad. Tom Henry, thanks for that heads up. I'm always looking for a good egg salad sandwich, Tom's saying. Paul Wilgus, Sylvan, NCL has a great egg salad too. Rayvon is here. Hi, Bruce. How are you having chill day today? Got a day off of work in the crew bar at the minute. Chilling back at work tonight. Right on, Rayvon. Great to hear from you. Sounds like you're really enjoying yourself. Rayvon is an employee with Royal Caribbean. He is on the Symphony of the Seas right now as a crew member. And I think Rayvon is at the end of this contract he's on now. He will then be heading back to the UK, and his next contract, which he's already been offered, will be on, I believe it's the Anthem of the Seas. And I think that one will be home porting in Southampton, if I'm not mistaken. Rayvon, I'm really glad you are enjoying your gig with Royal Caribbean. I know you were talking to us months ago, hoping to be able to go and work for these guys, and you got on. And you're doing it. It's fantastic. Linda Lou, the deer sure did a job on the car. Good thing I have good insurance, says Linda Lou. Tom Henry, Paul Wilgus, where do they come from? Buffet or elsewhere? Tom Henry, great Raymond. Where do the egg salad sandwiches come from? He wants to know. Buffet or somewhere else? Sylvan, buffet sandwiches. Oh, how about that? Linda Lou, Tom Henry, it was a big boo-boo. I guess, Linda Lou, a deer and a car, that's a boo-boo. Cars generally don't win. Deer also don't win, but cars suffer damages. Paul Lucas, I got mine from the buffet, Tom. That's what he's saying. That egg salad sandwich is from the buffet. It's our Fenwick life. That's the great thing about Carnival. We bring 12 packs of soda. There you go. Tom Henry, guess I might have to visit the buffet. It's been a few cruises since I've gone there. Tom, I understand it. I get it. Why would you go to the buffet if you got these deals that you're getting as a member of the NCL club you're part of? You get these offers for these high-end restaurants. Why would you go to the buffet? I totally agree with you. Linda Lou, I'm not a buffet person either. Linda Lou, I want to be waited on, laugh out loud. Amy Conrad, hello from Round Rock, Texas. 37 degrees and freezing rain. Ad for CBS All Access. Amy, thank you for joining me. I've been getting your messages on my message section, and I know that you can't always join us live. It's great you're here, and welcome aboard the show. This is fantastic. Tom Henry, Linda Lou, good taste. Sylvan Forrest, I make an occasional exception to get me an egg salad sandwich at the buffet. Otherwise, dining room for me, baby. There's nothing wrong with walking into the buffet, heading for that sandwich stand, grabbing your egg salad sandwich, and walking out the door and eating it while you're walking around the ship. You can do that. It doesn't matter. Oh, man. Paul Wilkins, Tom Henry, they had bagels with egg salad. So good. Tom Henry, watch Star Trek Discovery on CBS All Access. Right on. Steve Berg, hey, Bruce, and everybody. Sorry I'm late. Temperatures, bone-chilling 6 degrees in Minneapolis, Minnesota today. Gas last night was $1.98. Well, at least the gas is a decent price, but the temperature is not decent. It's cold. You got to hang in there. Steve, you stay safe and stay warm, stay healthy. Welcome back. Linda Lou, yes, I think you and I have similar taste, Tom. Linda Lou, Sylvans, come with Tom and I. Come on, Sylvan. Steve Bird, only 54 more days till I leave for Florida for the cruise on the Caribbean Princess. Getting excited, I would say so. Cheers to you, Steve, and to everyone else at the TWB family. Thank you for joining me today. There are, how many here? 53 of you are here with me today. Thank you for joining me. I think we were up at high as 80 earlier on this show. Love it when you folks come by and say hi and visit with me. Let me know what's on your mind, and we'll hang out a little while and go from there. Fantastic. Let's see what's going on here. Wendy Thompson, we don't eat hot dogs, chicken nuggets, or pizza on board. We took a cruise to eat well. That's right. That is the tradition of going on a ship. When you go on a ship, you eat well. You don't eat junk. That was what it was all about, especially those Atlantic crossings back in the 40s and the 50s, the 60s. You crossed the Atlantic to be really spoiled rotten at the dinner table, all 3 meals. Oh my. Linda Lou, oh, cold, Steve. That's cold. Oh, Cat Rose, chocolate for every meal. There you go, Cat. You're right up my alley there. Linda Lou, I hear you, Wendy. Paul Lucas, I agree, Cat. Sylvan Forrest, I eat well at home, and I insist on keeping up the tradition at sea. Right on. Tom Henry, Cat Rose, make that chocolate ice cream. I hear you there. Linda Lou, laughing out loud, Cat. Cat Rose, nope. Mo Fam, Steve Berg, where are your ports? Where are you going? Cat Rose, alas, cannot eat ice cream. Oh my. Amy, I enjoy the main dining room. I don't do specialty dining unless our friends' pressure is to go with them, unless our friends really want to do it. Amy, I'm with you. I was on the 1-week cruise on Holland America, and it was main dining room every night. Saw no need to go anywhere else. It was spectacular. Tom Henry, except at La Cucina. La Cucina, is that how it's pronounced? The Italian ice cream is yuck. Interesting. Linda Lou, let's hear it for Princess Steve. Sylvan Forrest, the gelato on NCL Getaway was to die for. Right on. Cat Rose, buy it on land. So Tweety, hey Bruce and all. Tom Henry, are you having fun? Hi, So Tweety, how you doing? Oh my. Let's see. Steve Bartley, inside cabin, no specialty dining, no spa, no gambling, no shop purchases, minimal shore excursions. Steve, I agree with a bunch of these, but with the spa, oh no, you got to go to the spa. You got to go to the spa. I'm not sure what cruise line you're on, but if you're on NCL, you got to go to the spa. That's what you got to do. Tom Henry, yes, So Tweety. Cat Rose, icky perfume, ICK, what's the CKY perfume? Was that the ad, Cat? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Icky perfume. All right, Tom Henry, make sure you check the Facebook post. So Tweety, woohoo, So Tweety. Oh, okay, I will. Cat Rose, yes. Spa, yes. Sylvia is here. Hello from Greensboro, North Carolina. Hi, Sylvia. How you doing, darling? Commercial was Gold Bond neck and face lotion. Temperature 61 degrees. Nice weather there. Cat Rose, massage. Yes. Linda Lou, hi, So Tweety. Tom Henry, hi, Sylvia. Cat Rose never would spend that much on jewelry. Sylvia, hi, Tom. Hi, So Tweety. Linda Lou, I love jewelry. Tom Henry, watches 2 for $20. How can you go wrong with that? There you go. Sylvia, hi, Cat. Sylvan Forrest, my watch's brand rhymes with Rolex. I'm not rich. Tom Henry, Colombian Emeralds loves us. Oh, Tom, you've got a number of firms that love you out there. Sylvia, hi, Paul. Cat Rose, usually they have gold, no light gold. Tom Henry and Diamonds International. Oh, my, Tom Henry, got my DI ring on now. Wendy Thompson, Holland America, I'd buy... What is that? I'd buy what does that mean? Tom Henry, the emerald ring is at home. Cat Rose, diamonds are overrated. Paul Wilgus, Sylvan Forrest, the gelato on the Getaway was to die for. Sylvan, hi, Linda Lou. Linda Lou, I bought a Movado in Cozumel, no problem. with it in 15 years. Haven't had a problem with it in 15 years. Fantastic, Linda Lou. Hi, Sylvia. She's saying, Paul Wilgus, hi, so Tweety. Cat Rose Silver, yes. Linda Lou at Diamonds International, Tom. Tom Henry, good Linda Lou. Linda Lou and an emerald ring at Diamond International, too. So Tweety, hey, Sylvia, Linda Lou, Paul Wilgus. Margie Chadwick, hey, everybody. Hi, Margie. Paul Wilgus, hello, Sylvia. So Tweety, Tom, awesome pics and video. Linda Lou, my birthstone. Sylvia, I can't listen to Bruce tonight. Left my cord at home. So I'll watch the rerun later. Was just checking in off the clean. Sylvia, you have a good one. Thanks for popping in here. How many thumbs up I got? 40 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody. That's fantastic. So Tweety, is Jason the auctioneer? Tom Henry, yep. Tom Henry, he's great. Cool Jazz, Tom Henry, is that the Godfather ring you have on? Linda Lou, bye, Sylvia. So Tweety, awesome. Yes, he is fun, says So Tweety. Tom Henry could be Cool Jazz. He was a last one of a kind at Diamond Internationals. Paul Wilgus, Cool Jazz, Laugh Out Loud, Godfather ring. Linda Lou, $5.99 for balcony on a 7-day cruise. There you go. Tom Henry, St. Thomas, Robert B. Not being there cost me a lot in jewelry purchases. Laugh Out Loud. From him not being there, cost me a lot in jewelry purchases. Laugh Out Loud. He was running around trying to find him, and he didn't have time to shop. How about that? So Tweety, one thing I've learned is not to discuss what you paid with other people on board, especially if you got a freaking tastic deal. If you're the one with a really good deal, you kind of want to keep that quiet. I hear you there. Paul Wilgus, yeah, blame it on Robert. Laugh Out Loud. Cat Rose, i.e. Linda Lou, but Princess offered $3.99 for the same cabin December 16th. Tom Henry, So Tweety, yes, best advice. It only creates issues, Tom Henry, or inflate the figure. Laugh Out Loud. So Tweety, yes, Tom better look like an idiot than be hated for knowing how to book. Laugh Out Loud. Cat Rose, rooms no sell. Okay, Amy, early saver. Linda Lou, I was not ready to travel alone. Guess I'm going to kick myself for not doing it. Cool Jazz, Laugh Out Loud, Tom Henry. Is that what they told you, that was the last one on display? So as soon as you left, they pulled out the replacement. And don't tell Adrian you got a $150 upgrade to his Haven. Don't tell Adrian that. Paul Wilgus, Laughing Out Loud. Cool. Wendy Thompson, I faxed my stock proof 3 times before I had to fax it to the travel agent so she could could fax it to the line. You just don't give up on that. You get your shareholder credit and just keep pestering them until you get it, because you are in line for that. Linda Lou, bye everybody. Vivian saying bye. Tom Henry, Cool Jazz. That was as bad as So Tweety telling cheap bookings. Paul Lucas, bye Linda Lou. Cool Jazz. That's like the airlines. Everyone pays a different price. That's right. Laugh Out Loud. So Tweety saying Cat Rose, Cat Rose, not sure what to want to go to the Caribbean. Tom Henry, Cool Jazz, did the ring show on the pics I posted today? Cat Rose, do not drink so or think so. Cool Jazz, haven't been on Facebook today when I go home. Tom Henry, no need to buy wine. We get 2 to 3 bottles of sparkling for nothing. Paul Lugas, really? Sylvan Forrest, I get free wine every cruise I take too. Tom Henry, I will take care of Paul Lugas and make sure he does not accidentally fall off the ship. I'll take care of him. KK McKay, hi Bruce. I'm getting spa offers before my cruise in March for 20%, probably 20% off. When is the best time to buy? Going on Carnival Horizon March 9th. Okay, now KK McKay, the question is, what kind of spa offers are these? Are these massages or pedicures, manicures, teeth whitening, get your hair done, facial exfoliating, whatever all that stuff's called? I don't know. I mean, if you want that kind of stuff, great. 20% off might be okay. I was going to say, when the cruise ship goes into port on port days, a lot of the folks get off the ship, of course, and explore. That is sometimes the best time to get some kind of a spa treatment on port days, because the spa staff are standing around with nothing to do. There might be 40 employees up there, 20 are booked, 20 aren't, and they've got now half off deals. Like they might have like super deals, or they might have like a combo package. You can get a half-hour massage and this and that, all for this price, which might be a 50% savings over what you'd normally pay. So it's hard to tell you for sure which way to go. Now, if it's me and my needs, all I want is spa access for the adult section. For the men's and women's side, I like to be in the men's side. My wife, of course, will take the women's side. I want access to the locker rooms. I want access to the steam room. I want access to the jacuzzi area that's part of the spa, so that the rest of the population can't come up here. No kids, obviously. And so it's paying people only in this area, which means you have a much quieter experience, much calmer. You get to use the heated loungers, the showers, everything, all their toys. And if I could get 20% off of that over the regular price, I'm in. I would say buy it. But if it's a massage, they might be trying to soak you $160 for a massage as it is. It might be a 1 hour massage that normally would run $65, $70 on land, and it's $150 on the ship. With 20% off, it's still $120. You're still paying double. You may not want to take that deal. So I'll just throw all that out there as a jumble of advice, and pick over it all you want. A little buffet of advice for you. Pick the items you like. How about that? No chicken fingers here. Paul Willis laughing out loud. Tom Henry. Yep, Paul Willis, one from Latitudes and one from the Suite. Right on. Cat Rose, I want to go on a European cruise. Tom Henry, just no sharks. So tweety. Steve Bartley, 14 degrees below Fahrenheit this morning in Greeley, Colorado. That is what you call that cold in the winter business. Cat Rose, oh no. Cat Rose, did Tacoma get hit? So tweety, I forgot to mention the weather. It's cold, and what they're calling snowpocalypse. Seattle has a snowpocalypse. I've been snowed in for 5 days. No end in sight from the snowpocalypse in Seattle. Oh my, they're not used to that in Seattle. They're not used to it at all. Oh my gosh, Cat Rose, yep, I'm there. So Tweety, the big storm is just starting, but I think Tacoma will be hit. Vivian, I want to see the bit of Tom Henry doing baby shark along a ship. KK McKay, I'm pretty sure I got ripped off. Spa and room insurance, $3,700. Spa room and insurance, $3,700. Can't wait to ask people on my floor how much they paid. Oh my gosh. KK McKay, without knowing the details, I don't know how that works out. Paul Lucas laughing out loud. Vivian, haha. Agnes, so Tootie, you must be going stir crazy. So Tootie, I am Agnes. This is what I get for complaining about not having a winter. So Tootie, we get a whole winter in one weekend. Laugh out loud. New Jersey, Agnes, New Jersey, laughing out loud. Tom Henry, Sylvan, sorry, no dinner. We fly into Miami, and it will be late Friday night when we arrive. Breakfast maybe before we leave for the ship, or maybe a picnic basket with some of that tasty birthday cake. Paul Lucas, so Tootie, I was thinking that not long ago you were complaining about rain and no winter. There you go. So Tootie, yep, laugh out loud. She says, my bad. She says, Tom's laughing out loud. Tom, KK McKay, how long is your cruise? That's about what we paid for the spa mini suite on the Bliss for a 15-day Panama Canal cruise. KK, Tom Henry, 8 days. Ooh, that's expensive. BC, so Tootie, I just watched the video on the new 99, tunnel? And I was surprised how much snow you have. My Seattle radio stations that I listen to have been talking about the snow all week. A snowpocalypse in Seattle. Tom Henry, KK, that does sound a little high. So, Tweety, yes, we got a good amount last weekend, and now we're starting the second bigger round. Tom Henry, KK McKay, was that per person or total? Ours was, that was a similar price, was per person. Cat Rose, that is no good. Cat Rose, stroke, you want to get them ASAP if there's a stroke. Tom Henry, Cruise Law News had a good article on the stroke patient. Cat Rose to beat the golden hour. BC, so Tweety, we got some last weekend too, and this is in your forecast again for this weekend. More snow. Norman Duarte, hello. 50 outside, but later in the teens. Yikes. Cat Rose, yikes. She got lucky. She didn't get hurt. I didn't look. She get hurt. I don't know what I mean. D&G, hello, Bruce and TWB. How you doing, D&G Explorers? How you guys doing out there in California? Now, where are you in California? You're in. Gosh darn it! I always forget your town. You know, I should know this. I really should. You're south of Fresno, Madeira. You're in Madeira, California. How you guys doing? How's your weather? How's the channel doing? I think you guys are going to hit 1,000 subs. Not too long. Not too long from now. You're going to hit 4 digits. Awesome stuff, man. Way to go. You keep it going. So Tweety, hey, D&G. Tom Henry, hi, Derek. And so Tweety, she's going for 1,000 subs too. Fantastic. D&G, 59 here in Madeira, and we will have rain this weekend. I could have just looked below and seen Madeira. I didn't even see it there. I had to guess it. Cool Jazz, Tom Henry. I just got home. I will look at your video and give you my review. Paul Wilgus, hello, Derek. Kelly Haston, hey, D&G, Tom Henry, D&G Explorers, did you see my art? It's our Fenwick Life, D&G Explorers. Hey, guys, Robert here. Favor answering comments. Cat Rose, are the bagels really New York style bagels? Question. Tom Henry, wait till you see the one that that will be painted for us. So Tweety, hey, it's our Fenwick Life. Vivian, hi there, D&G. Cool Jazz. Tom Henry, did the artist paint you in the nude? Paul. Oh man, Paul, Cat Rose, are they very close to New York? They're very close to New York type bagels. They are very good. They're very similar to New York style bagels. They were very good. D&G, ISO Tweety, Tom Henry, Kelly, Paul. Tom Henry, he offered but said he required socks to put his brushes in. Oh no. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, that's funny. It's our favorite. Like, so Tweety, hey, how you doing? Paul Lucas, Cool Jets, of course not. He was in a Speedo. Tom Henry wearing a Speedo. If you look at him from far enough away, he looks nude. I bet you that's the look right there, because that would be for me. If I had this Speedo on without a T-shirt and you were far enough away from me, you'd think I was nude too. Oh my God. D&G, it's our Fenwick Life. So great to see you on here. Are you sure? Are you? Cool Jazz. Paul Lucas, hope he didn't have it on backwards. Oh no, D&G, Tom Henry. Not yet, laugh out loud, but I better check ASAP. Tom Henry, cool. Did you get the joke there? They offered to paint in the nude to him. He was going to be in the nude, you know, not me. He was just going to wear socks. Oh my God. This is getting scary. It's getting more scary all the time. Paul Lucas, she's laughing. He's laughing. KK McKay, Tom Henry, Cruise for two. D&G, hi, Vivian, Steve Berg, Princess K, St. Thomas, St. Martin. That's where it's going. Paul, Tom Henry, D&G, I will send you the bill. Steve Berg, sorry, I was driving. Tom Henry, KK McKay, that is not, it's not too bad then. Yeah, that's true. $3,700 for two, $1,850 each with insurance for 8 days. Well, it depends on the cabin you got. That's not too bad. Okay. It's our Fenwick Life. D&G Explorers, it's Robert here. We're at the rehab center with my mom. So I'm watching and Favor is answering comments. KK McKay, Tom Henry would love any tips. Don't know what I'm doing. Cool Jazz, Tom Henry, that was for Cindy's pleasure. Paul Wilgus, Cool Jazz, that's why Cindy bought so much. Tom Henry, which ship, KK McKay, what ship you on? Cool Jazz, you are right, Paul Wilgus, makes sense. Now, Alan Carter gained 12 pounds on a 14-day Bliss Panorama. Yeah, I can see that. That's easy. D&G, hi, it's our Fenwick Life. Hope mom is okay and all is well with you, Robert. D&G, Tom Henry, yay, Mikey. Gregory Toomer, hey, Bruce, what's a good cruise line to take to Alaska with middle-aged people between 35 and 60? Good cruise line to take between 35 and 60 to Alaska. Certainly Celebrity, Holland America, Princess. Those are three right off the bat. If you can afford Viking Ocean Cruises, go for it. But you're looking at $350 a night per person. It's all inclusive, but it's expensive. If you go the route of Norwegian, you're going to be on a much larger ship like the Bliss or the Joy. So it's going to be much more active. You'll need reservations for a lot of stuff. That might not go well with the older crowd. That's why I kind of started with Holland America's Celebrity, Princess. I started there. The ships will be in that 21 to 2,600 passenger range per ship, roughly. Very nice size. Cunard, if you can catch a Cunard. Disney, if you've got kids, but I wouldn't go without kids. Going to be quite noisy and active there. Anyone else coming to mind here? No, I think that kind of covered it. I hope that helped you. Tom Henry smiling. It's our Fenwick Life. D&G, we're fine. Mama has good days and bad. We're so behind. Still have to watch your live show from this week. Have like 6 Paro DJ videos to watch. Everyone's behind. Tom Henry, KK McKay, best advice is plan your time to use the spa and get your benefits enjoying the area. Love the hot stone massages, but be ready to say no to any items they try to sell you. They are very expensive. Don't go for the add-ons. Don't do it. My personal opinion, too, is if you've got the spa, you use that spa as a daily thing to shower there, to steam bath there, to jacuzzi there. Like first thing in the morning, like after breakfast, head for that spa for an hour, hour and a half, and just get all loosened up and nice and warm, and hit the lounger and all that, and then shower in there and do your hair there, and you'll be fine. Much roomier than in your cabin. And then at the end of the day, when you come back from a shore excursion, head to your cabin, change, get your bathing suit on, put on your morning coat, head for that spa, and same thing, shower in there, get into that steam room or the sauna if you like, get into that jacuzzi, warm up, and relax and de-stress and unwind from your excursion. Get ready for dinner. And if you use it twice a day, you are getting your money's worth from that facility. That's my take on how I do it. It's how I roll. There you go. Oh man, let's see. G&G, Tom Henry. That what's cool is that it's a classic looking Mikey with modern effects. D&G, it's our Fenwick Life. We love you guys. Paul Wilgus, D&G Explorers. Yay, that was a great painting of Mikey. A cat rose. Ooh, sounds nice. It's our Fenwick Life. D&G, thank you. Tom Henry, my vision for the art to be done is the WDW Castle, the Walt Disney World Castle with Mickey and Minnie in front, and our current dog Penny and 2 prior pups. Cindy wants an elephant on it. Ed suggested Dumbo. Tom Henry. Was 1992 25 or 20-year Walt Disney anniversary? Was what year was that? My guess is 20 because they would have opened in 72. They wouldn't have opened in 67. I think they would have opened in 72. My hunch. Let's see, Tom Henry. That needs in the painting and was our honeymoon trip to Walt Disney World, so it will be a cool painting. Paul Lucas, it sounds nice, Tom. D&G, yes, Tom Henry, no sharks, clowns, or bridges, my 3 fears in life. Paul Lucas, laughing out loud. Derek, Tom Henry, laughing out loud. D&G, Tom Henry, that painting sounds awesome and very personal. KK McKay, thank you for your help. We have full access to the spa. I feel a port massage coming. There's an idea, too. Tom Henry, terrific, KK. Daily Trucking, hi, purple is your color, Bruce. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Tom Henry, D&G Explorers, do you have an answer for the 1992 anniversary? D&G, Tom Henry, WDW opened in October 71. So they'll still be celebrating, they will still be selling their 20th. Tom Henry, okay, thanks. Wonder if it says that on my Mickey Mouse watch. Marty Finner, hi, Bruce. I am the one who's gone on 200 cruises, mostly longer cruises on 10 different cruise lines. Sorry. Marty, gone on 200 cruises on 10 different lines. Marty, welcome to the show. Welcome to the channel. I'm glad you found me. Hopefully you've subscribed to me. If you haven't, there's a button here. There's a button here. And hit that bell icon. You'll get notified every time I do a new video. Welcome to the show, and I'm glad you're here. Where are you watching me from, Marty? Where are you hanging out? And what's your high temperature today? D&G, I think they painted Tom in a Speedo that says "Traveling with Bruce," and he was trying to figure out how to make the picture of Bruce wink. Amy, Bruce is cracking up. D&G, Marty, that's amazing. Do you have one cruise and ship that is your favorite? Tom Henry, terrific, Marty. KK McKay, Carnival Horizon, Tom Henry. Tom Henry, Marty, do you like one line the best? D&G, Disney is also good for adults, albeit Gregory and I are big kids. On our next Disney cruise this year, we will be filming a lot about the adult world of Disney. KK McKay, I think it's a really nice room, has a balcony access to the spa. Tom Henry, D&G, don't give me any bad ideas. Laughing out loud. D&G, that adult world didn't sound right. Cool, Jeff. Tom Henry, I'm watching the video now. Amy, do you your hair in you do your hair in the spa, Bruce? What hair? What hair? Yeah, I do this for me. You know that this is not that a comb is all I need. For those the ladies out there, I can't speak for the ladies out there. I know that my wife will. Usually just shower in the spa area, but then she'll head back to the cabin, and then she has the bathroom all to herself because I'm still in the spa, and then she might have another shower there if she hadn't had a full one in the spa, and then she does her hair in the cabin, with all of her toys. It's out of my league. Jennifer does what she does. I do what I do, and for me, just give me a comb, and I'm done in 30 seconds. That's all there is to it. There's so little to worry about. What can I say? Let's see here. Let's go here. Oh boy, sounds edgy. D&G says so too. Tom Henry, I vote we just shave Bruce's head. If you see my avatar for my channel, I have a shaved head. I used to have a shaved head all the time. They used to have my hair like this. Then I had it all shaved off and wore it like that for about 2 or 3 years. And then I asked my wife for several months. I said, "What do you prefer? Do you prefer that I, shave it or bring it back? Because what's coming back is very little, and she would rather I have hair on the top of my head than nothing." So I've grown it back. What can I say? I loved it without because it's so easy to take care of. So easy. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. Paul, D&G Explorers. I was thinking that, but wasn't going to say anything. Marty, I usually take exotic itineraries. I've done that done that the most in Holland, America, and Princess and Cunard. Right on. Cool Jazz. Tom Henry, what were you drinking while holding the camera? Cool Jazz wants to know. KK McKay, thanks, Bruce. They are going to be sick of seeing me. KK McKay, how's the lady doing with the gun? Haven't heard yet. I think her court case comes up on Tuesday next week in the Caymans. We'll find out what the 67-year-old gun-toting grandma from the celebrity silhouette is going to happen. What's going to happen to her? Oh my gosh. It's our Fenwick Life. Good night, all. We will catch you next time. Tom Henry, Cool Jazz had a couple of rums on the rocks, but not while holding the camera. The focus made me a bit upset. Why was it changing? D&G, if you haven't already, hit the like button and support Bruce. Thank you, guys. Marty, I'm in Florida between cruises. Right on, Marty. So Tweety Night, it's our Fenwick Life. Paul Wilkes, good night, Fenwick Life. D&G, it's our Fenwick Life. Take care, Robert and Faber. You guys are awesome, and we love you guys. Cool Jazz could be autofocused. Tom Henry, the NCL Spa has a terrific shave, so close and smooth, so nice. BC, Disney Wonder to Alaska, typically sails from Vancouver on Mondays. Cool Jazz, yeah, Tom Henry, he would need socks for his brushes. Paul Wilkes, Tom Henry, glad you specified face. Laugh out loud, Tom Henry, exactly. KK McKay, Bruce steams his hair, laughing out loud. What there is of it. D&G, laughing out loud. Paul Lucas. Vivian, 11:25, tired now. See you all tomorrow. Earlier for me, 7 p.m. Enjoy your evening and all. Good night. See you, Vivian. Hopefully you can join me tomorrow at 2 Eastern time. It'll be earlier for you. Paul Lucas, good night, Vivian. Cool Jazz, good night, Vivian. Marty, I actually evaluate the shore excursions on many of the cruise lines, close to 1,000 tours. Oh my gosh, that's a ton. That would make sense with being on all those cruises. I can see that. D&G, night, Vivian, you take care. We got 46 thumbs ups now. Thank you very much for that, everybody. Really do appreciate that. I hope you enjoyed my show today. It's now, 6:21 Eastern, so we're kind of right at the limit of the show. Very well done. Vivian, good night, guys. Tom Henry, good night, Vivian. Thank you for joining me today, everybody. I'm on tomorrow at 2 o'clock Eastern time for whatever cruise news there is and trivia. So if you're in the area, pop on by tomorrow afternoon, hang out with me. We'll play some trivia tomorrow afternoon, and any announcements, any breaking news that takes place, I'll pop a video on my channel. Please make sure you've subscribed to the channel. There's a button here, there's a button there, and make sure you hit that bell notification icon. You'll be alerted every time I upload a video. You never know when I do that because I don't have a schedule. I just do it. The only schedule I have is Monday to Friday, 5 o'clock Eastern, Saturdays at 2, and Tuesdays, Thursday night, 8 o'clock live trivia. That is my schedule. Only 8 live shows a week. What's so hard about that? And then I throw in 4 or 5 regular videos on top of that. So, try to keep things going, keep it exciting. Tom Henry, do you have a site for your reviews? He's wondering about. Impressive, he's saying. So, Tootie, have a great weekend, everybody. Don't buy it all, Tom Henry. Tom Henry, Saturday is Wyland. Probably too expensive. There you go, Tom Henry. Maybe a postage stamp size, little thing like that Wyland has. Amy saying good night all, and I'm going to say the same to all of you. Thank you for joining me today. Really loved having you here. Great time as always. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for sharing my videos. Thank you for the thumbs ups. Thank you for comments. Thank you for acquiring TWB merch. Thank you for shopping on Amazon through my link, which you'll find down below. Thank you for out-and-out donations through PayPal. Thank you for that as always. All right. There you go. Debbie, great show. Bruce, have a great weekend. Stay safe, everybody. Toodles, D&G, have a great, safe weekend, everybody. Love you guys and always enjoy joining when my world schedule allows it, my crazy schedule. Thank you, D&G. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Amy, Tom, and everybody else. Have a wonderful night. Marty is saying, I hand in reports to each of the cruise lines about specific tours. Well done, sir. I'm sure they appreciate it. You know what a good tour is by now and what a bad tour is. You've been enough of them to know. Cool Jazz. Bye, Tom Henry. KK McKay. Thanks, Bruce. Tom Henry. Thanks, Marty. Thank you, everybody. I will see you tomorrow at 2 Eastern time for my Saturday show, and then I'll see you again on Monday at 5 Eastern for the next week's show. Okay, everybody. Take care for now. Stay safe, stay warm, stay healthy. Bye for now.